Stan Gibilisco here. I was just talking this morning at the Deadwood Rec Center with a fellow who, out of the blue, said he'd been raging behind the wheel of his automobile, presumably a car. I assume he doesn't drive a truck. And he went on a little bit about how some drivers are such jerks and this and that, and some drivers need to be taught a lesson. I could hardly believe my ears. Maybe it's just because I'm an old man and have evolved into a state of mellowness, which makes road rage seem absurd and stupid, and certainly capable of causing a great deal of harm to you and others, or to me and others. And I told him, you know, there are plenty of jerks out there, and they will get taught their lesson. But you don't have to teach them their lesson. Because if you make a mistake when you're teaching them their lesson, you may end up in the court of Mother Nature. In that court, Mother Nature serves as judge, jury, and executioner. And if that decision that she comes to after you get yourself in trouble because of your road rage, if that decision that Mother Nature comes to happens not to please you, there is no appeals process, and her decision is final. So, the next time I run into a jerk on the road, I think to myself, he'll get taught his lesson, but not by me. Let someone else do that job. When I get home, I'm going to have a nice cup of hot tea or hot coffee or cold soda, depending on the season of the year. The colder the weather, the colder the beverage. I'm going to go home, and I'm not going to be thinking about it anymore. But if I have a rage attack and take it out on that other driver, there's a greatly increased probability that instead of going home, I'll go to the hospital, where I will spend the rest of my life hooked up to tubes, confined to a bed, and having to push the nurse button every time I have to get up and take a shit. If I'm lucky. If I'm not so lucky, I'll end up in an urn in St. Luke's Church in Rochester, Minnesota, next to my cousin. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe that would be if I was lucky. But remember, Mother Nature is the ultimate arbiter of traffic regulation, and her decisions are absolute and final. Why get on her bad side? Stan Gibilisco signing off from the white holes of Dakota Territory, United States of snarlers and thunder prowlers and stupid drivers. Not many. Until next time, so long.